All right. A couple quick questions before we get out of here. I know Fanta's got to go. I want to make sure he gets to East Lansing on time. All right. So we each get 1 minute. You got to pick one of these teams. You're buying them, you're holding them, you're selling them. Arizona, UConn, and Arkansas. Fanta, we'll go to you first on this one.
I'm going to hold on Arizona because I've still seen Tommy Lloyd win too many games, and I think that right now Kirk Crease and Courtney Ramey got to have a kumbaya session and figure things out. Isn't it interesting that we're talking about these three teams guard play, guard play?
Mm-hmm.
I'm selling Arkansas because the injuries and as much as I think Eric Musselman's team, knowing Muss, his team will get on a bit of a surge. I just if Arkansas makes the second weekend of the NCAA tournament this year,
Bless you, Tio.
bless you.
Thank you.
I just with the Trayvon Brazil injury really killed this team.
Yeah.
And not having Nick Smith is tough. And they just don't they're not defending at the same level that they were. And I think teams have figured out what Arkansas is doing offensively, so I'm selling them. And I'm going to hold on UConn.
No, you got to buy. You got to buy one. You got to buy. You got to buy. I'm forcing you to buy one. You got to buy one, hold one, sell one.
Then I'm buying Arizona still because I think they're going to figure it out. And I think they're in a league that will allow them to figure it out. I do.
Yeah. Can I throw something in there with this whole Nick Smith thing?
Oh boy.
Like, is he hurt? Is he hurt?
Yeah, there is. He has had a knee issue. There's been a lingering knee issue. The question is, are you hurt versus are you injured? And that's a conversation that I'll save for after the recording is going.
What are you suggesting?
He's represented by Clutch, and a lot of people are.
Dude, all right. So that tells me a lot of what I need to hear.
A lot of people think he's been shut down because they want to protect.
Get that, stock. Guys. Then get out of the locker room.
He's been training in LA.
Stay out there. Stay out there. Like, how's he training in LA and finishing his course? I guess as long as you pass the first semester, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
That's right.
So that kind of eliminates that. But like, stay out of the locker room. Like that's kind of an interesting thing. I'm selling at Arkansas. Trayvon Brazil. I thought that he was a massive piece because he was so switchable and provided some different looks that you could do defensively that I thought was really cool and advantageous for the Razorbacks. It's just they just can't click right now. I think that has a lot to do with it. And there's a lot of personalities, a lot of minds in there. If I'm buying a team, I'm going to buy. Keep me on UConn. I'm going to buy UConn. I think like yesterday's game or St. John's game. What was that? Yesterday or the day before? Goodness,
Sunday. Yesterday.
This weekend was a lot. Give me. I was too busy just making 10 threes in a church league game. It's not a big deal.
And getting your nails painted by your daughter.
Yeah, nails painted by my daughter at 10 a.m. Church league game, 10 threes, 2 p.m.
Did you have the nail polish on while you shot?
No, I took it off because I'm not comfortable enough in my own masculinity to make sure that. So I did take it off. But no, Arizona, I'm going to hold on. I just feel like UCLA in that league, they are really stinking good. I like UCLA a lot. But I'm going to go ahead and buy UConn because you're always supposed to buy low, right?
Mm-hmm.
They've lost 4 out of their last 5. I'm buying low. I'm going to be able to sell high whenever they make the Big East championship game.
Yep. All right. I would sell Arizona. I don't trust that their guards are going to be able to.
You're just being contrarian right now.
No, I'm selling on them because I think people still have them as like a national title contender, and I think they've been found out a little bit offensively. They led the nation heading into the Arizona State game in 2-point field goal percentage. They've been under 40% 2-point field goal percentage for the last 5 games. And if they're not elite offensively, I don't think they're good enough defensively to be able to do it. And I think people have kind of figured them out. I'm going to hold on Arkansas because if you look at the last 2 years, there's always a swoon for the Razorbacks in January. They lost 4 out of 5 2 years ago, made the Elite 8. They lost 5 out of 6 last year, made the Elite 8. There's always a swoon, but then must figure something out. There's still 3 pros on that roster. I'm just going to hold and say, yeah, you know what? We'll see. Must does this. People jump off the bandwagon. I'm going to hold. I'm not going to sell them yet. And I'm buying UConn. There's no reason why. I'm just not. I can't sell my team.
You buy low. You always
I can't
buy
sell my
love.
team.
You
Can't
always
sell my
buy
team. I'm just
love.
going to go watch. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go watch the replay of the Alabama game. And I'm going to watch those highlights and say that they're still that good. All right. Last
Hey,
one I got.
any entrepreneur will ever tell you it's not where you sell, it's where you bought to begin with.
Yep.
So like, hey, by the way, sorry to throw a huge curveball, but I get emails from Georgia's SID, Mike Mobley. I didn't realize Georgia's 3-1 in league. And like Mike White, this is a team what won 6 games.
He was my toast on Saturday night. Thanks for not watching the show.
Oh my God. Dude, they won 6 games last year.
He's done a great job.
He's done a great job. Build the man a statue. I said this when I saw him in summer.
Boy.
Build the man a statue in Georgia outside the basketball complex. Or you know what, for that matter, get them their own weight room, Georgia. You've got a guy who can run things.
Yes,
they don't have their own weight room. They got to share with gymnastics. Get them a weight room. What are we doing? Georgia, get it together. Mike White, people at Florida got mad at him. He made the tournament, every year he was freaking there? Now he's going to go to Georgia. He's going to win 23, 24 games a year, and then they're going to build him a statue. Big difference in expectations. He's a hell of a coach.